Well, hey everybody, it's Jen from Upon a Star Travel and Concierge, and I have three of my wonderful stars with me today. Over to my left, I have Lindsay Sharding. Down in the corner down there, I have Katie Korf, and then right underneath me, I have Tracy LaPaglia. So, hey girls, I'm excited to be talking with you about this today. So, and for those of you who are joining us on YouTube or social media or whatever, we are talking about great reasons for adults to sail Disney Cruise Line, because I think it's something that everybody thinks of as a family cruise line. And absolutely, it is an amazing family cruise line, always top rated, always does a great job. But there's a lot for adults. And it's something that people don't think of. And we, the four of us, are versed in the adults cruising and what we can do there. So I'm just going to open up the conversation and let's talk about what is one of the top things that you think people wouldn't expect to know about Disney Cruise Line for adults.
I mean, I can jump in.
Go ahead.
We just recently got back from a cruise. I guess we went in March. And I think something that maybe if you're looking for an adult only cruise, you might not know about is that there are dedicated areas on the ships just for adults. You know, there you don't have to be around kids the entire time.
Right.
You can literally just be with adults. You know, one of our favorite things on the ship was the adult only deck, you know, where you can hang out, you have your private pool area, you have a private bar area, you have your private coffee area right there, you have your loungers, nicer lounge chairs or plush lounge chairs at the front of the ship on deck 12. I think the fact that you can be in those spaces with, you know, constant service. I don't know if people realize that there are spaces that are just for adults. You're not being inundated with kids all of the time.
Absolutely. That's a great point.
I know what I like.
What's that?
I like the luxury adult only dining area.
Oh, yes.
Like Palo and Remy.
Oh my gosh.
Depending on which ship you're on.
Oh my gosh. And now in the new one, it'll be what? 1928 and Enchante on the Wish. Yeah.
That Palo was, I think it was $45 extra.
Yeah, that's it.
And I felt like I was at like a 5-star Michelin restaurant. I mean, the service, and you can try all of these different foods. The presentation, the food was so good. And you're in the back of the ship, and it's that view from those windows, just beautiful.
It's amazing.
I thought it was a great value.
Absolutely.
We just booked brunch on our Northern European cruise. So I haven't done brunch yet at Palo. I'm excited for that.
One of my top 5 meals of all time is the brunch.
It's amazing.
Go hungry.
You get champagne, and champagne's included, a nice glass of champagne.
Right, like
if you want to make a mimosa, they'll mix it with grapefruit juice, orange juice, pineapple juice. They'll do whatever you want.
They will bring you all of the food. They're like, yeah, try the pizza and the breakfast. Oh, and the lunch. Oh yeah, have some of this too. Sure. Like it's like so rolling amazing.
Out. Yeah. The desserts are so beautiful. The eggs Benedict is to die for.
I love eggs Benedict.
Well, and that's not something you make yourself. Like, I don't know about you guys. Like, I'm not just like making eggs Benedict.
No. Never.
That is a special treat. And when you walk in, I mean, I'm talking the Disney Dream here, but they have these beautiful light fixtures, like hand blown glass. I mean, the photo opportunities you have up there are just so pretty as well. And there's that one. You don't even need a reservation. I mean, on the Dream, you have Remy and Palo up top.
Right.
But in between, you have the Meridian Bar, where any adult could just go there. You don't need a reservation.
Correct.
For the Meridian Bar. That bar is spectacular.
The view.
Outside,
the view is bar none.
Right.
Like Sail Away, we sat up in Meridian for Sail Away.
Genius. That's a great tip.
Nobody was there. Nobody was there. And we were like, look at this. Look at this. Like we stood outside on that little outside area.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Yeah, I think gorgeous. Knowing about all of those places. I mean, obviously there's more bars downstairs and there's, nightlife happening every night. There's activities going on, specifically for adults. I think it's just important that, our guests know what's available for them.
Absolutely.
I have 2 things I want to throw in there.
Yeah.
One is I love sailing Disney just as adults because there's so much for the kids to do. You don't see them much anyway. Like
That's a great
they
point.
are so busy. I love it. And then my second one was the entertainment.
Mhm.
The cast members that they have in charge of adult entertainment, amazing. And they're hilarious. And I mean, some of the
Yes.
best time we've had.
Yes.
Yes, we played Marvel trivia on our last cruise.
Oh
Oh
my
my gosh, the whole entire pub had a blast.
Yes.
And then we did they have the tequila tasting and sangria tasting.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And
Rum
whiskey
tasting,
tasting and bourbon tasting.
Champagne tasting. There's a chocolate and there's a chocolate one too.
Yes,
And there's a
martini.
champagne
Yep.
and mixology. I think we're signed up for 5 right now on our European cruise.
It's a great value. I mean,
Right.
it's a lot. I mean, you leave there like, oh my, we need to go to dinner.
It's they usually, now let me see. They've changed, they bebop around where they have the different ones, but so we're talking about different things. Like they have an area called Europa on on the Dream and the Fantasy. And it has different clubs. So like one's called the Tube, and that's where they have like the game shows or the karaoke and everything. And that's where, like, is that where the trivia was, Tracy?
No, it was actually it was a pub.
There is a pub on the Dream, like 967 or pub.
That's it.
967. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's down in that area though. It's down in that
Mhm.
that lounge, area, that adult only area down on probably what, deck 4?
It's on deck 4.
5? Okay.
Mhm. Yeah. So, what are some other things that adults should know about Disney cruising? Now, I'm going to throw one other thing out there that you might not think of. First run movies, which you think of as a family thing, but I went to like a midnight showing of Black Widow.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, I think that's a huge advantage. And just the quality of the shows.
yeah.
I mean, the shows that you're seeing on Disney,
Mhm.
my friends had never cruised before and they were recently, they were with me, and it's like you're at the Benedum. You're on you're at a Broadway style show. I
Yeah.
mean, people would spend $50, $100 on these tickets to go see these performances, and they're phenomenal.
Right.
The cast is unbelievable.
Do you guys
I
have
mean,
favorite shows?
Forget just the shows. Have you done just the dinner thing at like the Tangled restaurant where they came out and they were all singing and dancing around and the lanterns flying? I mean,
Love
we
it.
were like, what is this?
Wow. No, I haven't done it. I'm sure it's amazing.
Oh, I love it. And
Yes.
Animator's Palette. I love that
Oh
too.
my gosh, yes.
I
And the-
love the Believe show. I love that one.
That's my favorite.
And the Beauty and the Beast show, the newest one. I mean, I think it's probably a few years old now.
Right, but it started right before COVID. So is it really
Oh,
that old?
Right. I mean, it is so good. I would
It's
pay
so
money
good.
to see these shows.
I mean, literally, it's like
Yeah.
adaptations from Broadway. So like Aladdin, whenever they
Oh.
had Aladdin for a while, it was like
Oh,
Genie, hilarious.
hilarious. Hilarious. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
So I have a question. How many
Okay.
cruises have you been on, Jen? Disney cruise?
Disney Cruises 3 for me. Only 3, which
Lindsay?
I need to fix.
3.
Lynn, 3. Katie?
2, but going on my 3rd this summer.
Okay, very nice, very nice. I'm sorry, but I got y'all beat.
Oh, what do you got? How many you got?
I think I have 6.
Oh,
Yay.
yes.
2 as adults only, though, so that was really nice.
Yes. We have
Tracy,
3 as
do you
adults
have a
only.
preference on the ships? I've only done the big ships though, so I'm curious. Have you compared the Magic and have you compared the smaller with the large? What are your
Right,
thoughts on that?
and it's just a personal preference. Again,
Mhm.
I've heard everybody loves each one for their own reasons, and I
Mhm.
could certainly see why. I like the bigger ships myself. Just overall, I think you don't feel the movement as much.
Sure.
I can't recall which one we were on. I think it was the Magic
Mhm.
in November, and I'm not gonna lie, and I didn't get seasick or anything like that, and it wasn't bad, but you could definitely feel the movement of the ship versus if you're on Dream or Fantasy.
Okay.
I mean, it takes a lot to move a ship of that size.
No, they're
So,
huge.
yeah, exactly. So, I mean, just for me, a personal
Mhm.
preference. Plus, I like the bigger ship. I like exploring. It's so big and there's so much to see and so much to do.
Right.
And everybody knows me. I'm
Yeah.
not one to be around crowds. So the low occupancy they've had lately, and then put me on a bigger ship, I'm in
Mhm.
love.
Right. Right.
I've only ever sailed on the Magic, and that's because of the ports that I've wanted to go to. So like they
Right.
need the smaller ship to go
Mhm.
around Europe. I've toured the Fantasy or the Dream. I don't remember which one.
Mhm.
I want to say maybe it was Dream. I don't know.
Mhm.
But I loved like the interactive scavenger hunt they have. I want
Oh,
to
Yes.
do that as a
yes.
grown up. Like I can't wait to get on that
Yeah.
ship.
I've done it on the Fantasy numerous times with my kids, and then when we were just on the Dream, I realized they had the same similar one, except it didn't include the Muppets, which my kids
Oh, okay.
adore. So it
I love
was
the Muppets.
exactly, but it was like Dog Detective or something. It was really cute.
Cute.
Oh,
I think another thing that people don't realize is you have an amazing spa, on board as well.
yes.
We recently did just even a manicure, pedicure in the spa.
Mm.
They have a full hair salon. I
Mhm.
mean, there were women getting blowouts, they even have a doctor on site that will do not Botox injections, but
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a full service spa down there. And I think it's nice. They do have the gym in there as well that you can
Mhm.
access, throughout the day as the adult. And I have not personally done the rainforest room. I was
Oh,
looking
yes.
to do that, but I think that would be a neat thing for adults to know.
It's amazing. It is like every time. It's a must. Katie, you guys do it too, right?
No, I haven't done
You
it.
haven't done it?
I've seen it because I
It's like, oh my
toured. Yeah.
gosh.
Well,
It's
I
like,
do know up until recently, I believe they were only allowing one family.
that is correct.
Yes,
It was
which
killer.
yeah, I mean, it was great if you could get in, but it wasn't something that we had the luxury of enjoying. But I have had a massage on the Fantasy, which
Oh,
was super nice.
So nice.
yeah. It's
I
so
had
good.
I had a pedicure on the Magic, and it was right as we were leaving Barcelona. And I mean, they
Oh,
have these big windows,
Yep.
and you just watch the sail
oh my
away
gosh.
with the pedicure. It was nice.
Yeah.
That's like perfection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt fancy.
The last time I did Rainforest Room was in September, and it was like, so it was just me and Brady. So we each had our own hot tub. We were like
Nice.
bebop in the showers, like by ourselves because they were only allowing one family. And it was
Yeah.
Castaway Cay Day. So we were sitting there looking at Castaway Cay.
Uh,
Well, we had 2 days at Castaway Cay, I should say. So
Okay.
the first day we got off, we enjoyed. The second day we got off a little bit, and then we like got back on the ship, and we were like,
right.
Rainforest Room, because the ship was
Yes.
empty.
Oh,
Because
Now,
everybody's
let's
off.
you get an hour and a half in there, I think.
Yeah, we got an hour. I think it was an hour 45.
Nice.
So let's talk about that. Let's not
Yes.
miss Castaway Cay.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, like I said, I've sailed with my kids like 4 times, but I had never been there as an adult. So unfortunately, the first ship time we went in November,
Mm-hmm.
it was rough. So they closed down the adult portion of Castaway Cay.
Oh no.
There literally was no beach. It was just gone.
Oh, because it was so bad, because the weather was so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were lucky enough. That was my first thing. I was like, this last trip in March, I was like, we are going. I am
Yes.
seeing the adult side of this island. We went over there, and I'm not going to lie, I can totally see the draw for the adults. I mean, yeah, you don't have a kid within earshot.
Nope.
I mean,
Amazing. And you have your
Nothing.
own private restaurant over there. You don't have to go back over and
Like-
eat at the other restaurant with the families. I mean, you are in a
The
dedicated
bar.
area,
Serenity Bay. Yes.
right?
yes,
It's
I mean,
just
that's
like,
it's a beautiful day.
rent a cabana.
oh, so perfect. And the water is so pretty. And
It
you
was
just have
so
like,
nice.
you're just sitting there, and it's just adults. Everybody's just there. No one's screaming. Everyone's
Right.
just like sleeping or messing around on their like reading a book, or if I have like a tablet or something, messing around and playing a game. There's no
Right. Laying on
Wi-Fi
their
though. So
floats.
it's like
Right.
just floating.
Yes.
Just like, what's up?
Yes. and you can rent the rafts, but you can bring them. I mean, we brought the,
Oh yeah.
things on the ship with us to take that day, and so nice.
Oh my
And they've
gosh.
got great excursions too. I mean, if you want them, I mean, they have things you can,
We've done them.
Things like that, right?
Yeah, but
relaxing on that beach, that's all you need.
And like take the shuttle though, like take the tram down. It's a really long.
It's far. It's far.
Now, Katie, have you been to Castaway Cay?
Nope, I haven't.
Nope.
No, because she does Europe though. Like
right.
That's right. I mean, the water, you can compare it to, Nassau, Turks. I mean, it is that like you are, you see your feet, it is so beautiful and so calm and
oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Just like this turquoise. Oh yeah.
If you want, yeah. Oh, so nice.
Oh my gosh, it's fabulous. And then the food, of course, like we said, that cookies too, cooks too.
Right. Yeah. Yes.
To eat. And it's just, I mean, it's right there. You just walk up to the edge of the beach, use the restroom first, what I do, and then just right over there.
Right. It's so nice.
Oh my gosh.
And I think that's why adults would, and the food is so good. Wherever you are on the ship, whether you're paying for the extra meals or you're going to your regular, dinners. Right. The food is going to be, it's Disney. You get the quality of Disney. If you have allergies or anything like that, you're going on this amazing vacation and you don't need to worry about anything because you have their level of quality, I think, when it comes to the food. Yeah. I mean, the food is just, I think, better than, most other cruise lines.
Yeah, for sure.
Quality that you're getting, for sure. And the service. You can't beat the service. I mean, your room is being cleaned. Like, I swear to God, every time you step out,
every time you come in, you're like,
your room attendant is back in there cleaning and replenishing towels and rearranging, straightening things up. I mean, they took all of the hair curl, the curling irons and all the cords from the phones. I mean,
oh my gosh,
everything up. They kind of like have their like cute little fancy zip tie, like Velcro zip ties. You come back in and I mean, that is amazing. There's nothing better than coming back into your room after breakfast, after the pool, after dinner, and having it be, replenished, refreshed, clean.
And the ship's attendants are so kind. They're just
the sweetest people.
They're just the nicest. The nicest.
The best people.
They'll walk and be like, "Oh, you guys look nice."
You know, when they call you princess, you're like, "Oh my gosh, who doesn't want to walk around and be called princess all day?"
100%.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Services, you just can't.
Yeah, you can't beat it.
You can't beat it.
I was just gonna say, I love the servers at dinner too. Like we do the rotational dining, which I love because you're going to a different dining room, but your servers come with you and like they know you and they know what I probably want for dessert and bring it to me without me asking by like day 5 or 6. Like it's really fun.
Or even like they know your beverage order. Like it's not even a question. Like the one time we sailed with another family and the kids every day had what's the orange soda thing? Not Faygo.
Like Orange Crush or something.
Yeah, so okay, whatever that is. All right, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. Orange soda just sitting there every single night, like.
Anytime we went with the kids, they always had a Shirley Temple waiting for my youngest because that's what he would drink.
Yeah.
Hey.
Exactly.
You're on Disney Cruise Line, whatever. Like,
I mean, I know I'm sure there's other cruise lines that are very nice. I personally have not sailed any other ones. I need to really expand my horizons, but
but it's hard when you start with this one. It
is. And I tell people that all the time, like, hey, I understand you cruised other cruise lines, but it's just not even comparable in my opinion,
And I have sailed other ones.
I also have sailed others.
Right.
Yeah. And you're just not, just the cleanliness, even without COVID.
Oh, they were always like spit spot.
The entire ship is that was my one girlfriend that we were traveling with. She's like, I pay such close attention to detail. And she's one of those people that will like look at the nick, like every like little nook and cranny for a speck of rust or anything. You don't see anything.
Nothing.
Place there is not like a speck of rust. There is not, I mean, it is so clean. And every chance they have to be cleaning that ship, they are cleaning it. I mean, as soon as you pull into port, there they are, like scrubbing it down. And I have to say, there's just, when you're on a Disney ship and you're sailing away and you happen to be passing by Royal Caribbean or something, the ship, it's just it's so stately and gorgeous.
Yeah.
You just feel this sense of pride, like, which, and I know these other cruise lines are doing
and they have beautiful ships and they're doing great things. You're right.
They are, but I don't know what it is.
It's
There's just something about
classic
look.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is like that promenade deck. It is like you shouldn't say it, but you feel like you're
right.
The horns.
Like you're walking around like on the tent. Yeah, you just need your little parasol and you're good to go.
What was that, Tracy? Your audio was lagging. What was that?
When they do the Disney iconic horns.
Yes.
I mean, come on.
Do 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 do.
Yes. The best.
It's just like, and everybody knows.
I have to go and I have to get online and I have to book another one. Dang it.
Like,
but the rates are so great right now. I mean, for everybody.
For people listening, the rates out of Miami, like this summer even, are killer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. I just had a family jump on some good rates from Miami. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Same.
They've never sailed before, but they're super excited.
Oh, and go ahead.
That convinced me that I needed to do my own cruise. So that's how we ended up on an 11-night European cruise.
Oh.
On 11 night, like I'm so jealous. I can't think of anything better.
Back.
I've done the 11 night, just not the European cruise, but I've done the 11 night and it's amazing.
You had a killer itinerary for that. She had a Southern Caribbean 11 night.
Ooh.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
It was so good. So good. It's one of my kids' favorite trips.
Well, yeah. Like, how would it not be? I'm just saying, like, amazing. Just amazing.
And I feel like Disney does try and help with the adults. Do the wine. You can't do a drink package on the Disney cruise line, but you can get wine packages. You can buy 3 bottles, 5 bottles. You can take them back to your room. You can bring your alcohol on board. You can bring 2 bottles of wine per adult, or your 6 bottles of beer, which is a great. We do it every time. I mean, we bring on,
and that's per port. That is per port.
Right. So you get off, you bring some more. Yeah, exactly. So I do think that definitely helps. They always have a drink of the day, which ends up being, I think, even with tax and tip, because they include gratuity, it's like $6. And I love how those bars down in that area that we were talking about earlier, down in that I can't remember what it's called.
Well, it depends on the ship, but like it's Europa on like the Fantasy, for example.
Okay. Well, and they all have a different happy hour, depending on if you're the first seating for dinner or the later seating. They'll have like different times on your Navigator app. You can look and see they have different happy hours, each day at, the Pink Champagne Bar, which is just adorable.
Oh my gosh, it is the cutest.
It's
cutest.
It's the cutest. And they have a book in there that you can sign and like leave your name forever. And they, and they always have musicians. You have people playing the violin, singing, the guitar. I mean, you have
live entertainment
all the time
till like 1 or 2 a.m. I mean, if you can stay up that late.
Right. I know, which is great.
I'm not normally up that late. So I'm like, by midnight, we're like back and they're like, oh, we're just going to sleep now.
Midnight. I'm sorry. Those of us that have kids take advantage of sleeping. So yeah,
exactly.
11 o'clock is the latest this pod's pushing it.
Right. And can we talk about the beds on the Disney?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I've literally been researching the mattress because
it's so comfortable.
So good.
When you find out what it is, I want to know.
Just share it with all of us.
I will. It is the most comfortable mattress. Oh,
I sleep like a baby.
You do. I mean,
sleep like a baby.
I know.
Actually, better than a baby because babies wake up apparently. So I'm told.
A lot.
And the staterooms themselves are so big and spacious.
Oh my gosh.
Like even the inside staterooms, you have so much room because I've sailed other cruise lines and have literally been on top of my friend who I sailed with, and I didn't know where we were going to put our luggage, and we didn't bring much luggage. And I
Yeah.
still didn't know how we were going to fit. You
And
walk
she
into
travels
Disney
light.
Cruise Line.
I was gonna say, and she can literally travel with like a backpack.
Oh my gosh.
I think I
Oh
did
my
for that
gosh.
trip, and it was just that small that we were like, what are we going to do? But you walk into a Disney cruise stateroom, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I can fit like 5 more people in here.
I mean,
You
like
can,
we
and then they raise the bed. You can unpack things in your closet. You have two
Yeah.
giant closets. Put all your luggage under your bed.
Mhm.
And the fact that even in that stateroom you have the separate shower area,
Oh, yes.
bathtub area, and the toilet area. That is a lovely thing, even for adult only cruises.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Someone can be in the restroom. Someone can be showering. You're not
Mhm.
crammed in this
so
giant
nice.
space all together. It's so nice.
Oh my gosh, it's like the best.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I know. I can't wait.
So now I'm scheduled. My next one is on the Wish this July. So I am like so excited.
It's gonna be so great.
Yeah.
That
So,
new ship looks spectacular.
oh, I can't wait. Well, we have to check out I am now obligated to update and check out the adult only areas
Yes.
on the Wish
Yes.
so that we can compare. It's for research.
For
Absolutely.
It's for research. Yeah. It's very
Can't
important.
wait to follow along. Yes.
I can't wait to see your pictures and everything.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So we are obviously all travel agents. We're going to be, in this video, you can check out below, check out everybody's usernames here. Our amazing quasi producer, Heather, will implement those so that you can follow along with these wonderful ladies and their adventures, because they are going to be traveling up a storm this summer and fall and winter.
Always.
Yes.
Always. So make sure you follow their adventures. Reach out to them if you're like, oh my gosh, I'm interested in that 11-day cruise. Katie, get me on that 11-day cruise. Or Tracy, talk to me more about the Southern Caribbean. Lindsay, I want to go on the fantasy. Grab their email addresses, grab their social medias, get in touch with them. They will get right back to you and help you plan an amazing trip wherever it is. But if it's a Disney cruise, bonus points, because they're so much fun. We'd love to see you there. So in the meantime, thanks for joining us, everybody. We will see you real soon.
Real soon.
Hey.